How you doing, everybody? Hiroshi here. As you saw from my last video, I tried to harden the stainless steel $5 knife. Mark said something about testing the knife, so I'm making a video tonight trying to find a couple different things to stab and cut and just see if we can't hurt the knife. Alright, here we go. Now, the knife here with the painted red blade, I bought at the same store at the same time. I can only assume it's made in the same fashion. It seems to be all the same materials, the same cheap metal. Actually, I painted it red, kind of gave it a little etch, kind of a little Hamon thing. I was bored one day. So this should provide a fairly good example of the testing the hardness of the steel, rather, if it's hardened at all. I know the shape of the blades is different, and that will help, but hopefully that won't provide too much of a difference. And just for guys that asked, this knife is razor sharp. Little drop test here. Okay. Well, that's a bad drop test. Try a little bit higher, and that thing is freaking sharp. Other knife from the same height, just about. You can see the difference. Yeah, so they both got a good point. But I'll tell you, this one is extremely sharp, and this is just a piece of painted pine board. Okay, it's cheap from the store, pine board, and you can see it's taking it right off. Same kind of knife. Let's get started on the clean side here, and it's not doing that bad. And I tell you right now, this knife is not nearly as sharp. I mean, it's pretty sharp, but it's not nearly as sharp. I tell you, I don't know if you can see it or not, but just by doing that, you can totally see, or I can feel it anyway. This one is definitely a lot sharper, and has nothing to do with hardening it, but just all that time spent polishing it on the stone definitely definitely got that puppy razor sharp. And I'll tell you, all of the geometry on the blade here, I don't know if you can see it on the in the light there, but the blade geometry, this surface actually has 1, 2, 3, 4 facets, and that was a pain in the butt, but I got it, and it looks great. Alright, now to actually do the testing, this is a piece of what I can only assume is steel. It's definitely not tin. It may be aluminum. Probably aluminum, because it's not coated or anything, and it would have rusted by now. So I'm going to assume this is aluminum. And this is the cheap knife. Well, they're all cheap knives. The unhardened knife. And let's just see. I'm not really getting anywhere with that. And I'm going to try and do this with the same force in just about the same area. Then we'll see what happens. Okay, not really getting anywhere with that either. Now let's see the tip of this blade. Okay, look at that. I don't know if you can see it there, but the tip of that blade is definitely deformed. So, this one here, and that one is not. Remarkable. Okay. Now here, I'm going to actually turn the light a little bit. Here we go. Okay, never mind the extension cord there. Here we've got just regular old red brick wall. Alright, we're going to give it a couple stabs on this and see what happens. There we go. One more. Just for good measure. And see, the tip really hasn't deformed any much more, but on close inspection of the tip, we've actually lost the tip of the blade. It came to a fine point, so I can expect that to happen. Now this one does not have the fine point, but let's see if we can't do any more damage. Nah, it's about the same. And let's see. Now the tip is still not deformed. It's curled over a little bit, which is expected. It's still sharp. Let's see here. Yeah, the tip still cuts good, and of course the blade, which I really didn't test there, still razor sharp. Let's see, what else can we do? Fuck, let's drop it from 6 feet to concrete, shall we? Alright. Here's my concrete floor. I'm 6 foot tall, and I'll hold it right just about level the top of my head. Okay, there's the one. And from the same height. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay. First, the cheap one. And the blade doesn't appear to be any more damaged than it already is. But, well, let's see this one here. Okay. Well, that was a piece of concrete. Well, the tip is bent over a little bit more than it was. So, alright. I'm going to go get a couple of pairs of channel locks and see if we can't bend these knives. Be right back. Okay, guys, this is what I've got now. I've taken both the blades out of their handles and mounted them both in the vise side by side. I'm going to use a small pair of vise grips here to clamp on each one. Now, to make sure they're both as even as possible, I will be clamping the vise as far down on the blade as possible and actually holding the spine. And I'm going to do the same thing on both knives. Alright? And let's see where I can put the camera. Okay, here. There we go. That's going to have to work. Okay. Make sure this is good here. Tighten that up. Okay. Now it's as far down as it'll go, and on the spine. There. Okay. Do not try this at home. Do not do this without safety glasses. And I'm wearing a headlight here. Let's get a little more light. And hopefully you guys can see this. And we're just going to see how far this will bend before it either bends and won't move, won't spring back up, or just plain old snaps. Here we go. There we go. Cool. Alright. Now let's see what we can do on this one here. Just kidding. Sorry. Not going to bend that one. I like it now. It's sharp. So we're going to go ahead and declare this one the winner. All hail the one that didn't fall over, and wuss out. Good night, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it. Peace out. Hey guys, I know I didn't give you a close-up while we were outside, but I just wanted to give you a close-up of the knife that bent and broke. See there, it's all bent, so it curved straight over. And it was together, but I was fiddling with it a second ago, and it snapped the rest a little bit. It was actually just right here near the of the edge of the blade, the sharp edge. It was still stuck together. But if you look closely in the video, you can see that it bends past 90 degrees, and then it breaks. So that's some soft steel. And again, sorry I did not break or bend the other one. I like it too much. It's sharp and it's fun and it's something I made. I really don't want to destroy it. So I know I'll probably catch some flack for that. But I don't know, maybe if I make another one, I'll destroy this one. We'll see how it goes, guys. See ya.